Similar to the fate of the previous worldviews, determinism also came to an end. The reason behind that is because of the findings in this new age of relativity and quantum mechanics. Remember how they used to believe that everything works through cause and effect? Apparently not. This age found that there are things in the universe and in our world occurring spontaneously. It's something which is not understandable by our human brains thinking only in terms of cause and effect. We can't be certain about anything and everything. Recall the theories on the origin of the universe? Let's say we started from the Big Bang, the greatest effect with no known cause. Can we find out what caused it? Probably not. You're probably familiar with Einstein and his theory of relativity. What made it so special? Through the relativity theory, he gave the first synthesis of the fundamental quantities of time, space, and mass. In simpler terms, it showed us that we have an expanding universe. It proved the existence of black holes, ripples in space-time, and perhaps the most bizarre, the ideas that not just space but time itself is distorted by heavy objects. All of this we can't fully know about. What do you know about quantum theory? This is another fatal blow to determinism because it even more so enforces that uncertainty is a fundamental principle of nature. We can't impose that scientific laws have similar functions on all levels. We can only interpret in terms of probabilities and not certainties. How did we arrive to this belief? Let's get into the science part. Quantum theory started with Max Planck, who reformulated the classic concepts of mechanics. Light can be apprehended like a small physical entity called quantum, with particle wave property propagating in space. But according to Heisenberg and his uncertainty principle, it is impossible to define the position and velocity of a particle. We can only think of probabilities. Later on, Niels Bohr stated that if we experiment on only one aspect of a system, it destroys the possibility of learning about the complementary aspect of the same system. It's because it's impossible to conclusively describe and understand the whole natural world. We can only theorize. Quantum theory should not be understood as a description of the world, but rather an instrument enabling the human mind to make predictions and calculations. What we observe of reality are the only evidence we will ever have of it. According to Kant, space and time were necessary forms of human experience rather than characteristics of the universe. This paradigm established the belief that our universe is decided by both chance and necessity, by random and deterministic causes working together in entropy, evolution, continuity, and change.